Hello YouTube, it is NickC383 here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys some gameplay from the new MW3 map Boardwalk, and we're going to be playing the game mode Domination. And I played a little bit of this in private match earlier. It seemed like a pretty cool map. It's kind of different than the other maps. It's like lawn, but it's not very wide. It's really hard to describe. There's lots of game rooms. There's like some small little Easter eggs everywhere. It's a pretty cool map. It's kind of like a combination of Carnival from Modern Warfare 2 and what's the other? And Zoo from Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 1. That's what it feels like to me. Is like a combination of those two maps. It's like a big, huge carnival event, but it's on a beach, and there's not a lot of places you can go like left and right, but there's a lawn boardwalk, which is probably why they named the map Boardwalk. Is mainly because it is a giant boardwalk, and that's basically what takes up the whole map, and it's just that's where the main battlefield is right down the middle, and there's just little places you can go left and right, like inside of buildings, around buildings. That's basically how this map works, and it's kind of fast-paced. It's kind of not fast-paced. It's not too close together. It's kind of a big map. It's not that great of a map, but I don't know if I like it or not, or if I don't like it yet. It still seems like it's an okay map. I'm just not sure what my opinion is on it. But here we go with the gameplay. I don't know how I got shot in the back. I'm still trying to figure out how these maps work. I haven't played Domination on it yet. There's some cool things you can do in here, like maybe you could make a funny machinima video in here with like a dance machine over there. Game, some type of arcade place in here. This seems like a really great spot to snipe because there's lots of people down at the end here. And I don't get this. This is something I don't like about Modern Warfare 3. It seems like snipers are really good at close range for things like quick scoping, but when someone's across the map and you get hit by them with an assault rifle and you're using a sniper, it just doesn't make much sense. Whoa, I don't know how I got that guy. I was flashed. Still got him. I don't know how. Must have been a lucky shot. And some people just throw grenades like crazy in this game. Some people are like addicted to throwing grenades. I barely ever throw grenades. Sometimes when I'm like playing maybe Search or maybe Domination or Drop Zone, I might throw like a flashbang or two. And especially in a game mode like Drop Zone, I probably would throw a grenade and if I see a lot of firefights going on. But things like that, there's just constant flashbangs hitting me. I really get annoyed by that. And it just seems like in this game the flashbangs take a little too long to go away. And I think that was really bad in Black Ops as well. Like the flashbangs would last for like 30 seconds sometimes, it seemed like. I hope that's not a problem in Black Ops 2, but I think what they did, instead of having your screen go completely blank white, they have that stun grenade type thing that you throw. It's like a stick that's like some sort of electronic stunning thing. I'm not sure what to describe it as. But that looked like a pretty cool thing, because it's not going to take up your screen for 30 seconds. It's just going to prevent you from doing stuff, make it harder for you to try to shoot at them. And it's going to just make it more difficult to get the kill on the guy that's throwing the stun grenade at you. Or whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of thinking of calling it a stun stick, because I have no clue what it is. It's kind of like a throwing knife that you throw, but it stuns things. I'm not sure how it works. Obviously, because Black Ops 2 isn't out yet. But I still have to pre-order that for PS3. At the moment, only have it pre-ordered for Xbox, and I plan on getting the Hardened Edition. That's why I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I was waiting for Hardened Edition to be announced. And if I pre-order it by the end of this month, I'll get Nuketown 2025, I'll get Nuketown 2025 Zombies, I'll get all sorts of things. I can choose to enter like a couple of different contests or certain, maybe like a PS3 theme or something. But I'm hoping that if I buy it for Xbox, I can enter once, and if I buy it for PS3, I can enter a second time. But I'm not sure if that works yet. If it does, maybe I'll say something about it on Twitter. I'm not sure. And while I'm not really talking about much right now, I'm kind of just focusing on the gameplay, but I'm not sure what to talk about. So one thing I'd like to tell you guys is, if you haven't done so already, if you have a Twitter, I really would advise you to follow me on Twitter. Because sometimes there's things that are something in the gaming news of Call of Duty, Battlefield, things like that, all the games that I like, and I'll like retweet it, I'll post about it, I'll post pictures, I'll keep you updated on what I'm doing. And sometimes, in half the time, it'll be personal stuff, and a large amount of it will be gaming related, mainly Call of Duty, if that's what you're hoping for to hear from me. But that's something I really focus on Twitter. And just like playing with the Call of Duty community and some of the Battlefield community, that's what I like about Twitter, is all the communication, and it's really great. And I love Twitter. If you have a Twitter, I would really advise you to follow me if you could. Links are always in the description for things like that. And if you're thinking about either making a Facebook or making a Twitter, I would definitely pick... Well, I would pick both, because Facebook is more personal and Twitter is more do whatever you want. It's something I like better. But that's just a personal opinion. But if you want to be like more... If you just want to have one of the two, I would probably go with the Twitter, because that seems like the right type of social website I would pick. And that guy's running around with a shotgun, so it's giving me the idea of using a shotgun, and I just got a kill with it already. And I thought a shotgun on this map would make a lot more sense, since it's kind of turning into a close quarters combat type of thing, with all these side alleyways and back roads you can go through. And sometimes things like that, I hope that's not going to happen in Black Ops 2, where I'm throwing a grenade or calling in a UAV or some sort of kill streak or equipment, and as I'm using it, I always seem to be aimed at right in the middle of a firefight, and it always seems like it's a bad time. Or it's not that bad of a time, it's just it took too long. And I hope that's one of the things that doesn't happen in Black Ops 2. Like, for example, in the multiplayer gameplay I've seen so far, I'm pretty sure the UAV is going to take about half the time it does in a game like MW3, because you use like either an iPad type of device, I'm not sure what they call it, but instead of having like a laptop in MW3, there's like an iPad type of thing, and when you go to call something in, it's not like a little radio or like a C4 detonator that's you're using the call that kill streak in or whatever it is. It's actually your arm has like this little piece of technology, I'm not sure what it is, it's some electronic device, it's kind of futuristic, and that's where you're using to call things in. If you noticed in any of the Black Ops 2 gameplay, when you take your arm and you click on a few things really quickly, for example calling in a UAV, it is almost like about a second, maybe half a second, I'm not sure exactly on the timing, but it is a lot quicker, I think, than MW3, where he takes the radio out of his pocket, holds in front of him for like 3 seconds, and then puts it back. And that's a lot of time, and I died multiple times from that happening when I go to call on a kill streak like a UAV, and that little radio just gets me killed. And like a lot of times reloading, when I'm reloading my weapon, it seems like there's always a guy that's really up in front of me right in the time I'm going to reload. But that's something they can't really fix. That's a reload thing that's probably going to stay with Call of Duty. I don't see why that wouldn't. And I'm kind of not bothered by that. It's just bad luck. In a game like Call of Duty, either if you're quick scoping or you're playing competitively, I think the only way to be able to play this game is 3 things. It takes experience, it takes skill, and it takes luck. And for me, my luck is like a 50-50. Like sometimes people will say I'm so lucky when I hit something amazing with like throw a knife across the map or some crazy thing with a sniper rifle. And then sometimes I'll have like 5 guys lined up for 1 bullet shot with my sniper, something completely ridiculous and insane, and I'll miss it by about an inch, or something ridiculous happens. I've had so many of those occur, and I haven't recorded many of them. Some of them have been really ridiculous, and that's why I say my luck is like 50-50, but I'm pretty sure I have the experience, but I'm not sure about the skill part of it. I definitely have skill with a sniper rifle, but competitively I'm not a fan of drop shotting, and I like sniping. I just have more fun sniping than I do with an actual other types of weapons sometimes, or most of the time actually. So when I say skill, I think for me I have skill with a sniper and not so much other weapons. I thought I was doing pretty good, but right now I have a score of 18 kills, 27 deaths. It's not too bad, but that's mainly because if you guys don't know, if you're watching this video and don't really know me, I'm more of a PS3 player than an Xbox player, so I'm more used to the PS3 controller and more experience on the PS3, so my KD and how I shoot, my aiming, all that is not going to be so great on my Xbox gameplays. And I'd love to bring more PS3 gameplays or some good gameplay, no matter what console, to you guys from YouTube. And I'm just not sure what the video is going to be. I plan on possibly doing a zombies video just to talk about Black Ops 2 zombies. I have a video about trolling on Modern Warfare 3 coming out soon. I'd like to do a little bit more trolling on Battlefield 3, but those games usually tend to be like 20 to 30 minutes long, so I'm not able to always record so much of that gameplay. But if I get a new computer, I'll definitely be recording almost everything I do, so that's going to come in handy. Gonna bring you guys a lot more videos and things like that. What I plan to do is one of those. It looks like this game is about to come to an end with us as a winning team, and the enemy is just behind by 5 points, which is pretty good for us to win. That was pretty close, not too bad. And 1832, that's my kills and deaths. Not too bad, but I still what I call negative. I went negative because I had more deaths than kills, so not a good game for me, but it was okay. So that's pretty much it for the Boardwalk gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the video. So please comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching.